Oh, with Matt,
Hello.
Angus, Steve, and Dan.
What I'll do, I'll have a look at the FCOM when we're in the cruise, Angus. I'm pretty convinced that even on the ground, regardless of moisture, I think.
Well, it's interesting because you're adding heat to an engine on takeoff, and it's not
yeah,
anti-ice.
yeah, you're taking bleed off as well.
Yeah.
Charlie, for information, you're number 4 for departure, expect the rate about 5 minutes.
Number 4.
47 Charlie, thanks. Number
Good
4
here.
says somebody else somewhere else.
There's one on the runway, one holding on the other side of the runway, and then
that's
this one
it.
in front
Two
of us.
above. Two above. us?
Yeah.
When you
Contact, he's 10 o'clock high.
so Matt, when you said when you were doing the checklist and it was 0 and 0, I know you were looking for 0 here.
Yep.
What was the other 0? The
0 is the aileron trim.
Right, and you're looking.
Yep.
Okay, so you're just looking at the top of the.
That's right. Yeah.
Sticker. Okay.
You're looking up here?
No, on top of the column,
Oh, here.
or at least on my side. There's
I got it. Okay.
there's
I
the trim
might-
gauge.
I might have a sticker. I'll bring it down to my briefcase, my bag.
It's in my other trousers.
And this is just, it would be there.
Once he gets that,
Yes.
I think
Right now
this
it's
is one
not.
panel he hasn't done, and then the weather,
Oh,
and they're going to
okay.
work on that.
Yeah, so
and
this is
probably
a-
this one.
That's just a tape. So with it's powered off, yeah. But yeah, there'd be a tiny little white arrow in the middle.
But in the real airplane, that's aileron trim there.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, because we
You're
have a
relying
gauge
on
for
a
that.
sticker.
The 37 the same?
Yes.
Ah.
So
in
as you put the trim
Sim
on.
A, they added that because you don't know what it is,
Yeah,
and people were playing with it,
yeah.
and you don't have control loading, so it's not moving.
Not moving.
So you could actually take off and go like this because someone
Makes
was
sense.
going,
Playing with
what's
him.
this do?
Yeah, nothing.
So a lot of times I don't even assign that, depending on what the action.
Because I bought one of these, of course, and I haven't put it in because I haven't done my center console, but I often wondered about that.
Yeah. So you wouldn't see it moving unless you had control loading, but you would have a number up on the lower screen because Mark has a little box there.
Oh, yes, okay.
Just so, and that was what it was for, because nobody knew whether somebody had touched it, right? And then you could accidentally save the flight, the default flight,
Yes.
and then it would load every time with, +4,
Right.
and you'd be going, what is wrong with this thing? So that was that's how we've always done it. I don't assign it typically.
Right, he's moving forward.
Unless you know.
so-
See that? So does this taxi basically at idle? Or do you have
It
to carry
does it.
some
It
power?
does it this way. Yeah.
Good, okay. Most jets do that, and I find like when I go in, like someone like Maurice's sim, he always had to power on to keep momentum.
Yeah,
in
the
it.
drag was really
Yeah.
high. But that's something about this software is with PSX is the flight model is in the PSX software.
Truly is
It's
in it.
not in flight. It's not in Flight Sim or
Right.
P3D.
Which is
So
where the
part of the
problem
break
is
again?
about ground.
Yes, yes. So he's
So-
tweaked his
Right.
flight model to exactly what it's supposed to be. It's
Yeah.
a good way of doing it.
Perfect,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's his flight model, so he makes a change. He makes the change.
Right.
He has in Hardy, I mean.
Yes.
I'll just turn this down a little bit, boys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, with the rear cam being tweaked, we should be okay.
Yeah, Mark was playing with it earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
we're
seems
trying
to
to
be on that little bit. It looked
We're
like.
trying to change the light settings. Hang on, stand by.
So is Lufthansa one of the world flights?
I'm not
Didn't
sure.
didn't you have a German before?
Yeah, but it was like Hapag-Lloyd or something. It was
Yeah, that's right.
Hapag-Lloyd, yeah.
It was a it wasn't a Lufty. Is it a Lufty 7.4?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not familiar with who that
The
is.
Hapag-Lloyd guy has been away with work until one of the days into this week, so just
I think that's
couldn't do it.
Jan Pomeller. I think.
Yeah,
I think it's Jan.
I was
Right?
trying to flow Florian
Yeah,
Harms,
yeah.
and well, about half an hour
just
ago.
gonna turn them
and
off.
Okay.
I just
they
did.
couldn't get it
It's
together
so good.
for this year. Well, it's a big undertaking.
Yeah, they've cut us off,
47 Charlie, go ahead.
which is okay.
Yeah, they just wanted to.
I don't know if I cut you off. 47 Charlie's with you. Line up and wait. 28. Right. 47 Charlie. He said 28 left.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
We knew what he meant.
Right,
Right, line up
I
only.
had to take a double take. Okay, so strobe's going on.
Strobes and a set of the landing lights, whichever you prefer. And
Okay,
then we
so
do
you like the outboard, right?
whatever's up to you. And then we do the other set when we get the clearance for takeoff.
Okay, and then you ring these.
Yep.
Correct? Okay, so it's clear on the right.
Guys, we've had a bit of a tweak of the rear GoPro, so hopefully it should be a little bit better under low lighting conditions. So we turned down a bit,
Ah, I missed it.
so just shout if it's not
Okay,
quite good
so
enough.
heading 280 is, or 276 is checked.
Okay, and checked on the right.
Why have you got any eye on just two
Parking
engines?
brake again.
I was wondering that too. Could be all
Matt?
4.
Hello.
Why have you got any eye on only two engines?
Speedbird 47 Charlie, so between 260 degrees and 5 meters per second, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Report to the Boeing, frequency 120.3. Have a nice flight, good day.
Clear for takeoff, 28 right. Speedbird 47 Charlie, and we'll contact departures 120.3 in the air. Good night. Okay, so
Ready?
you're cleared to go. The rest of the lights.
Okay, starting the clock.
Clock started.
Cleared
Cleared to go. Checks are complete.
Turning thrust.
Stable.
Behind the departure line of the
God,
Oh! Thrust set.
It's never, sorry, I've never had it done that to me before.
Airspeed cross
Pass the
check.
Kleenex.
Check, sorry. I'll be serious now, sorry.
80 knots.
Checked.
Oh my God, D-rate. Angus, does this feel slow?
Rotate. Positive rate, both
Gear
sides.
up, please.
Well, it feels slow for two reasons. The acceleration, the other thing's the height of the ground.
Yeah,
True, you're 30 feet up, yeah.
Switching to departures.
LNAV, VNAV speed.
I see LNAV.
It's the axle height.
Check.
Flaps 10, please, Angus.
10 selected. Departures, good evening.
Flaps 5, please, Angus.
5 selected.
One to go.
2 for 3. Departures, good evening. Speedbird 47 Charlie out of 240 for 300. 3000.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, full call radar, good evening, identified, climb to flight level 100.
Continue the climb 100. 47 Charlie.
Now we're going to climb through. Flaps 1, please, Angus.
1 selected.
Thank you. And then level change that, please. Thank you.
Level change selected. 100 set.
Checked on the PFD.
Say again?
Checked it on the... And the flaps up, please, Angus.
Flaps selected up. Got that. That's pretty good, eh?
Control.
Progress.
Practice 171 with you. Passing 7,000 for 6,000.
And transition was through 5? Standard?
Standard.
Compass 171, Peter, good evening, runway 28 left. Turn right, heading 320, descend to flight level 50.
Descend to 50.
Stable in the climb.
Check.
Command green.
Compass 171, flight level 52, heading 320.
Sorry.
After takeoff checklist, please, Angus.
50, heading 320 for Qantas 171.
Qantas. Have to take off. Landing gear.
Is up and off.
Flaps. Up. Air con and pressurization.
So if you hit ECS on there. So we're looking for the cabin altitude to be going up.
Okay,
And the
400
valves,
foot a minute.
and the valves to be coming towards closed.
Okay.
47 Charlie, contacted Rush 125.25.
125.247 Charlie, good evening.
Good evening, this is Delta 244, would you 2,000 feet?
That sounds like autopilot off.
It's a nacelle anti, because one of the two of the nacelle anti-ices are
Yes,
off.
what is that? Is it just a
I
switch?
don't know. It's... Put them all to auto. There we
It's
go.
weird, eh? How two are on.
The wing anti-ice come on as well.
And altimeters are standard.
Set cross-check, level at 10.
Alright, so that's the after takeoff complete descent
Smashing.
check next. Departure Speedbird 47 Charlie with you, flight level 100.
47 Charlie, Petersburg approach. Good evening, ready to contact, climb to flight level 280.
Continue the climb now, 280 Charlie, correction 47 Charlie.
Sorry, VNav.
Oh, that's cool.
Gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, well, especially after you've been flying it for so long without it.
280.
280, I see.
Okay, passing 10,000. I'll turn the seat belts off.
Okay, and these lights come off.
That's
now.
right, yeah.
These are supposed to come off after takeoff. As a flow, is that
yeah,
right?
I guess so, yeah.
And then these come off now at 10?
That's right, yeah.
And I
Looks
can
good.
turn off wing
And the logos as well.
and the logo.
Yeah.
Those are on. So alright. I'll get it down by day 3.
It's surprising how quick it does come.
Yeah.
And then you'll go home.
And that's
Oh,
right.
to work.
Hello.
Sorry.
To work, yeah.
Good evening,
Oh,
approach.
smashing.
Delta 244, would you
Is that in the upper deck?
Climb to 100.
In the house. Okay.
Delta 244, Petersburg approach. Good evening, ready to contact, climb to flight level
So we've
260.
Can I please have some... I'll grab a beer and some pizza when I come out.
Delta 244.
I mean coffee. Coffee.
Well, if you want to go,
Sure?
I'll take control.
You have
Good.
control.
I have control.
Do you want me to
Climb
get your
at
plate of
280.
stuff, or do you want to...
I'll
Steve,
do
you wanna go and
Pete
then-
Sims, but
Yeah,
I'll come back, yeah.
And then we'll swap.
Charlie, present position, proceed direct to lane, Lima, Echo Delta, Uniform November.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, cleared direct Ladun, Lima Echo Delta Uniform November, confirm?
Affirmative, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
47 Charlie. Hello. Okay, so Ladun, selected, up to the top, execute. That gives us a right turn, cut the corner, you agree?
Yep.
Execute. We're off
hello.
to Ladun. Climb it at 280. So you ordered in?
Yes.
Go pick it up, or they deliver?
Delivered. They're just down the bottom of the road.
Ah, okay.
So yeah. Excellent.
Oh, I can.
Hello, Daniel.
I can put Daniel back on.
Hello,
there we
Gareth.
go.
Oh, that's really cool.
Oh, I just called Daniel.
Oh.
Twice.
Keep talking.
What have I done wrong?
I've just shut him up now. That's amazing.
Only my parents
I
call,
just-
or my wife called
I
me
just
Daniel.
heard that and I thought, oh, okay. We're going through 18. There's no checks here. So in the 747, if you push the heading bug, does it center it?
No.
It will select.
Yeah, it's select.
Yeah,
It
It's
goes to
select.
select. That's
Yeah.
the difference. Okay.
Yeah.
Boy, that would be fun for me. I'd be constantly doing that.
Yeah.
So far, I've resisted it.
Bridget says hello.
Hello. Very good. Still working?
Apparently not.
Okay, so we're coming through 20.
He'll have taken his tie off.
Now, 20 check both sides.
Yep.
Now, was there something else you do with that?
Yeah, so you just passing flight level 200 for flight level 280 standard set,
Climbing
cross-checked.
Okay.
And then optionally confirm whether it's pressurizing.
Oh yeah, so that I could look on ECAS.
Yep.
Climbing at 350 feet a minute to, where does it, and these were closing, that's what Matt said?
Yep.
Does it tell you what the cabin altitude is right now?
Yes.
Oh, there it is, 2,300.
Yep.
What does it normally go up to, do you know, roughly?
6 to 8,
Oh,
I think.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah, ours is 6,000
Yep.
on the one. I think
What's
the other
your max cruise flight level?
on the G4, it's 410 straight off, even at max takeoff weight.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. And then you can go to 135.6. Have a good evening. Speedbird 47 Charlie. Good night. 95.
Good. Contact temporary radar 127.42. 27.42, Delta 6 Victor Heavy. Alpha 3-1, proceed direct to opposite.
Direct activity airfield 3-1.
Alright.
Radar, good evening. Speedbird 47 Charlie with you out of 255 for 280.
Lovely.
That was us?
Yep.
Okay, I thought I heard Aeroflot.
We could be either.
Yeah, that's right. And
Oh, we're heading back towards Europe now with the E's.
yes. So on the G4, then you can climb to 43 or 44,
Right.
depending on the weight.
Yep.
And so it's 27 for 280.
Yep.
The 550, I believe, it's up to 51. The highest I've gone was up to 49, I think. But you have to really burn the fuel down to get to that.
Right.
But you can basically go up to the 430 basically right away. And so most of the time it's 4.3, 4.5, 4.7. That I did. We were coming. We were coming. That wasn't us, was it?
No.
So we were coming out of Florida, heading back to Toronto one night. Plane was fairly light. The other guy said, "Well, have you been up to, 500?" I said, no. He said, "Want to go?" Yeah. So I requested with Miami Center, and they cleared us up, and we just got up there and leveled off, and Miami came back and said, "Do you have time for a question?" I said, "Go ahead." And he said, "What's it like to fly the space shuttle?"
Yeah.
That's why you get climbed through everybody, because you just get out of the way.
Yeah.
47 Charlie control.
47 Charlie, go ahead.
47 Charlie, climb for level 380.
Thank you. Out of 280 for 380, 47 Charlie.
That's our optimum. Perfect.
Подходим 125 вылетает 2.
48 Charlie. So this we can just hit this, correct?
Yep. Yeah, so we're in VNAV out at the moment. You hit the
Right.
button, it puts it in VNAV
Puts
speed.
it in, and then it goes to
Fly me.
perfect.
Optimum level as well.
The Void 27. This is we're connected to a network called VATSIM.
Right.
So if you go to vatsim.net, you'll find out all about it. So it's a free network to join. And
Yeah, then I'll go and get
there are
it.
guys sat at home doing air traffic control. They're looking at a radar screen or simulated radar screen. They can see exactly where we are.
So
just
now,
like
Matt,
in
I
the
take
real
this
world.
load sheet, correct?
They're controlling all the aircraft on the network.
Do this updated one so I can tear it off now. That's where we can update the... Yeah, so what page is that on? So I go in NIT-REF, Index, Performance, and this will be updating 0 fuel weight, is that correct?
What?
You alright?
No rush.
Very good,
Have your
actually, thank
pizza.
you. It grows on you.
So the zero fuel weight is 233.9.
Well, we can have a chat and they can shut us up, because Angus
Yeah.
already has.
It grows on
Yeah,
you.
And in
you're
fact,
right.
we'll do that so that Matt doesn't hear us.
The
and
first pint
Perfect.
tastes like
Okay, and then before we get to the
washing up
top of the
liquid.
cruise, which is
The
about
second
now, we
pint
put
starts
cost
to grow
index
on you.
90.
And the third one that I think
Now, what is
tastes
that?
of
90%
Quality
of
Street strawberries.
Max operation?
Okay, you're 3
It's a
down
figure.
already. are you?
Some,
okay.
Of the
some
Norwegian?
range from 0 to
Yeah.
100, some
Okay.
range from 0 to 999.
Oh yes, I saw that somewhere.
So it depends on
Fruity.
which type of flight management system it is.
Yes.
But yeah, if the easiest way of putting it on the system from 0 to 100, it is a percentage of best speed versus best economy.
And I think what
Are we allowed to
Jet
go
was
get
saying was
food?
that if you put it
You
in
can.
now, the
Yeah.
aircraft climbs at its
I'll
maximum
do a swap.
performance to get up into the chew air speed.
That's why we're at 0, yeah.
Right, then it goes back.
And when it changes over into Mach,
Right.
or like it says before the top of climb.
Yes.
Angus, do you
Very
want to come
good.
and get some food?
Yes. All right. So I'm going to transfer control.
Okay.
So you're cleared to 380. You have control.
380, I have control.
All right.
And
So-
I have pizza.
So for the Twitch stream, what we've done now is we split the microphones in the rear and the front, so that we can sit on the back and have a chat to you guys on chat, and the guys in the front don't hear us unless they're actually listening to us. Not quite realistic, but at least it means for this we can sit here talking to you while they don't get offended, or we can just talk about them if they're not listening. So
Sorry, Gary, I had-
Matt, you're a
Had you tuned out?
Oh, sorry. But if you tune me out now, I can say things like, Matt, you're an idiot.
Sorry, what'd you say?
He didn't hear that, you see. Result.
The good thing is I can turn Gary off. I do prefer turning him on, but
I'm sorry. No worries.
I do hope this coffee tastes better the more I drink it. I'll start it now.
We have a plan for that GBNLL. We may have the option to shut the crew up while we're talking.
Oh, I do hope so. Don't mind me, I'm just scoffing my face.
Matt, are you drinking from a red cup? Oh. Hang on. I shall deal with the problem.
Армейский 58 необходимости до контроля. Здравствуйте, Аполлония. Руководитель ВАФа 28 левая, прибытие Луки 1 Альфа. Петербург, контроль, значит, экипажа Сибирь 1247, подходим к Озлому, эшелон 20. Сибирь 1247, по контролю, здравствуйте, Аполлония.
Sorry everyone, bear with me. I'm just having some food.
A little bit behind, Flo. A little bit behind. Let's have a look. So we're due to land here at 21:20. What's our ETA now? Sorry. An hour late, Flo. Hello.
Charlie to 3,100 feet, then I've called runway left. Since 3,000 and clear to approach to left and then robotic for Charlie. And so Charlie confirm 3,100. Since 3,100, robotic for Charlie.
Thanks, Flo, we're on the case. Yep, we do that. I shall No, this is the Norwegian one, which tastes like melted strawberry Quality Street chocolates mixed with reindeer droppings.
Yeah, but the reindeer droppings are slightly slowing off.
It's not good, is it?
Estonia, good evening, Speedbird 47 Charlie, flight level 380.
47 Charlie, yeah, I think but I have a radar contact.
Roger, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
It's not good. Ah! Ooh. But no offence, any Norwegians watching, but I don't think I'm putting Norwegian coffee up to the top of my...
I'm not putting this brand of Norwegian
coffee.
No,
apparently there's only one Norwegian brand.
Really? And this is it?
Yeah. This is what we're stuck with. Oh, Gardermoen.
Right, Operation Get Out of Norway and into, where's off to Paris, isn't it?
Leipzig. We can have a bottle of Beck's then. Put it this way, without Speedbird 4 Delta Fox there would be no Worldflight. He holds us all together and keeps us all sane. Oh, hang on, we have a Norwegianist. So, drink Friel. What's Friel? This one was really weird. I'll see if I can get the name of it, 1 second.
Multitasking.
Multitasking. Oh no. He's actually sent us a link of actual coffee. No, he hang on.
That looks lovely.
Yeah, it's not coffee. So we're going around the world with 150 world beers on board, and we're trying them out as we go.
340 target at 3560.
Going for another mouthful.
Thank you, Nyberger. Gaz. Flight Sim Andy. I went into the kitchen a minute ago and I saw what can only be described as the most horrific thing I've seen in my life.
It's not a nice way to talk about Craig.
No, it was. It was Craig
right.
in a chef's hat doing a dance whilst licking the window.
Did you see? They spelt knob wrong on his hat.
Yes. I tell you what, I will upload it now to Facebook. So if you're watching Simfest on Facebook, you don't want... I literally wish that I wasn't part of this.
Turn it off now.
Hang on. Simfest. That's all I can say. Matt, how many Pringles have you had? Okay, how many tubes of Pringles have you had?
Ask me one on sport.
Yeah, do you want me to hold that for you, or? There you go. Hello, Rob. Right, the video I was talking about is now on the Facebook page.
Oh no, I know what I did.
You went into the uplink messages?
I did, yeah.
One moment.
My bad.
I shall work it out tomorrow. Oh, I'll go and pull the circuit breaker one moment.
Thank you. Note to self, don't do that again.
So what is that does it? Requesting...
Go into messages.
Yes?
And then go to stored uplinks. It kills all the lights.
Just that?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I heard Dan saying something about it had a gazillion messages in it.
Right, right.
Just overdid.
Okay. Aha. And we're back.
Okay, so we got some advice from Flo on how to get into Leipzig. So 08 right. He sent us a new route as well, which will save time.
Smashing. Is Flo driving the radar, is he?
Yes.
Awesome.
He's doing another leg. Rob, so we've got Norwegian. That's it for tonight, isn't it? Norwegian beer, coffee.
I don't know. Do we get into Leipzig tonight?
Yeah, but I don't think we've got anything for Germany.
Schnitzel it is then.
The worrying thing is he's driving, so he hasn't had any.
He's had actual coffee.
Yes, that's the concern. Oh.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
1213, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Hello. I didn't want you to miss out on us. You couldn't hear me.
I can hear you.
You can hear me now.
Yes.
Good.
Roll, good evening, Speedbird 47 Charlie, flight level 380. Smashing. I'm amazed this zip tie is lasting. I almost lost it the other day.
Yeah.
It went pinging off over there somewhere.
What did?
This little zip tie holds the parking brake to where it should be.
Flight Sim Andy, you typed concerning wrong. It's not spelled F-U-N-N-Y.
So what's up with the new route? We're going to get cleared a new route at some point?
For the next flight, the one after this.
The next oh, okay. I thought you meant this.
Cunning.
This coffee's not getting any better. God, goodness me.
Didn't seem to be as much fog when I went out just now.
Yeah, no, it seems to be clearing up a bit.
Yeah.
But as soon as I went from Sussex into Surrey, the fog just went slamming down.
As Benny was saying, the weather was right down the other night.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was nothing.
And when you're doing Worldflight, it's actual weather, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. So tomorrow morning we could be screwed.
No, you won't. Dan and I are on ATC, so you'll be fine.
Do you want me to
thank you.
remove that for you?
That'd be great. Thank you. I've still got some.
Oh, hang on! I found out what the Norwegian coffee was called. The man from Norway. Can we just turn some lights on a second? The guy from Norway who was saying that he could help us out. That's what we're drinking. But any idea what it is?
Is it coffee?
Yeah, apparently. Yeah. There's like this stuff floating in the bottom of it as well. Something not right.
Oh dear. I noticed the map light stopped working.
Oh, stand by. I can fix that for you.
Oh, did you not assign it to something else?
You're doing the PVD light, yeah? PVD knob?
No, the...
PVD knob.
Oh, is it?
No, no. Stand by. Now?
Aha!
On the PVD knob. There we go.
Oh.
And Angus is
Nice.
now working on the PVD knob.
I was looking for that
There
earlier.
we go. Sorry about that.
Wonderful.
Oh, now I know that it works. It's great. Steve was earlier. He was trying to find some light to read the flight plan. It was like...
Yeah, that's right. Well, I was doing much the same.
Yeah. These are the best lights on the flight deck. I'm not saying because I wired them up, but...
Oh, look at that. There you go.
Oh, sorry, hang on. I will put a picture on.
No, it's like X Factor all over again.
Yes. Barbarian horde. You haven't shot anyone. I know.
Yeah, there was a guy that would come to my sort of sim assistance, which was sitting in front of a PC computer with a yoke and a throttle, and 2 chairs and a QRH and stuff. And he was really tuned in to getting a VOR put in. And I was using PS1 at the time, so you've got all of the glass, etc. And he said he'd be figuring out his wind correction for the entry, and then he said as soon as he went to reach for the heading bug, he had to grab a mouse, computer mouse, to turn the heading bug. And he said at that point I realized it wasn't in the plane, but I was so tuned in with
Well, there you go.
the glass and everything. I wish I could just reach up and turn a heading bug. So that's when I started looking into it. The first thing I bought was the Aero Soft, I think it was 747 MCP. Huge amount of money at the time, like $1,500. It was, couldn't believe I spent that much on a computer simulator thing. Now it's nothing. But anyway, when I got that done, he was so impressed, so he would turn up, oh, I love this. And then eventually I built a full-size sim, and I had wraparound monitors, got 7 monitors, did the whole thing. And he came in and I thought, well, this guy's going to be impressed. And he flew it, and he was getting out, and I said, so? Pretty good? And he goes, yeah, you know, what I'm really missing is a map light. So I have the registration plate in mine. It's CG Sim, and my cell call, I had Steve make them up at his office, and it's SOBR. And everybody thinks it's because I'm a non-drinker. It's sober, but no, it's Rob. So it's son of a bitch Rob, because he's the guy who's cost me all of this money putting things in. Yeah, so I did come up with a map light, but not the real thing. So these are impressive.
Yeah. They're just tactile, you know, you can wiggle them around and then they won't they won't bat an eyelid.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Go ahead.
There's no Qantas 25 online.
Arf?
Alright, so how about arrivalitis?
Yeah, I was just going to say, do you want, I mean, this is the thing, because I know the FO flies the approach.
Yes.
So does the FO plan the approach, or does the captain, I would presume the captain does.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I give you the radio and the control, that'll leave me to do all that. Okay.
Okay.
You have control on the radio?
I have the radios.
We're with Estonia, sorry.
Hello,
still at 3.
Full change.
Please, have the iPad.
Yes. I don't know why that thing comes out of it so slowly. It's supposed to be like that?
You pinch the sides of it and then it should...
That way or that way?
That way, yeah. That's it.
That's one. Okay.
Boss.
That makes sense.
Right. Thank you, dear. Dan, do you know how to work this app?
Kind of. Yeah. What are you trying to do?
I want to delete that tab.
Oh, okay, no, you're getting technical
I've got it.
there. Okay.
Well done.
Whoa. Right.
We have about an hour to go, looks like.
Oh, here we go. Hear ye, hear ye. Oh, I'm just going to turn my
Map light.
my spotlight on. I do like Oslo. Gardermoen.
Descent forecast uplink ready.
Lovely. Load that.
Pivot 47 Charlie, connect to control 118 decimal
118.4, 47 Charlie, good evening. Radar, good evening. Speedbird 47 Charlie checking in, flight level 380.
Pivot 47 Charlie, good evening, Sweden, radar contact.
Good evening. So what was the descent report that you selected?
In the VNAV descent page, so VNAV, the next page over to the descent phase.
Okay, I missed that before because I see Bridget talking about that, the VNAV page.
So hit VNAV.
Oh, VNAV,
Yep.
okay.
And then you've got page 2 of 3.
2 of 3,
So
yeah.
we want the descent phase, which is page 3. Next
Oh,
phase.
I see. So what was it in before? It was in
It was in cruise because that's the active phase.
Okay. So that's descent.
We've got a forecast.
And it has forecast.
And then I can't remember what it said at the bottom, but you can you can uplink the winds. So the ACARS system grabs the winds for our descent and inserts them into the FMS.
So that's the request that was sent?
Yes, and the ACARS message we got up was it's been received and it wants us to load it.
Perfect.
So all we do is load it.
We don't have that, so... You're matching off all the arrival.
Yeah, I'm just looking at
speeds,
our arrival,
altitudes.
just trying to get something planned in, so we've kind of got an accurate descent profile and arrival things.
Delta 622, proceed direct to Echo Gardermoen for ULLI-ENGM.
By Jove, I think I've got it.
Can you have a chat for Delta 622?
Delta 622 direct to Echo Gardermoen for ULLI-ENGM.
Alright, direct to Bury for Delta 622, heavy thanks.
To just get a regulator, Stan.
Sorry?
Oh, sorry. I've just answered my own question.
Yeah.
Good.
So on the Twitch screen, how many of the CDU pages are presented?
In certain sort of modes,
right now?
all three.
Okay.
Right now, standby.
Oh, just interested because sometimes you could actually talk through it because
yeah, sure.
somebody sees just
the
pages going blank.
Centre ones generally, the main CDUs generally both on.
Yeah.
And that is the case. Hang on, sorry.
Good evening, Sweden Control.
Oh, that's interesting. So we've got left and the centre at the moment, but not the right.
I could put the progress there to see if it comes up.
See if we can bring all three up.
Tack så mycket.
Oh, no. Your CDU is not showing up on any of the previews.
Okay. Because that was my comment earlier when I was watching it. I could,
no, you're right.
A lot of the work was being done on the right one.
Right, that's it. So all three are now showing.
Okay.
I think, yeah, they are. Sorry, I've been distracted. Well, yeah, we're doing everything through Facebook. It's a lot less effort, if we're honest. Oh God, I got lost. Hang on.
So, which one is that? And say again the direct for 47 Charlie?
Speedbird 47 Charlie direct to Bury. Echo Bravo uniform range.
Bury.
Echo Bravo, Bury. Roger, thank you. Direct Bury for 47 Charlie, thanks.
Yeah, just catch up with the stream.
I'll do that.
That's it, yeah, so select it
Okay.
to put it in the scratch pad. Page
Previous
1,
page.
put it at the top.
Energy quants, no.
You agree,
when we
right
get
turn
to,
going to...
Right,
Bury.
so
when we
Bury
get to
looks good.
Paris, we've got a 2.5 hour layover, which is designed for all the sims to try and catch up.
Looks good.
Okay, I see a
we've been
Bury, and
kind of
that's top of
monitoring
descent at a Bury.
Awesome.
As we go along. We got an
Nearly
hour
done
behind
here.
at one point,
Okay,
but now we're catching up. We felt unless we got to 2 hours behind, we wouldn't skip any legs. There was thought that we might
so that's
just fly
20 minutes
over
to top of descent, looks like.
one of the arrivals. Being in the 747, we can pretty much just add two together and just fly the entire thing without doing the landing.
Transition level 7,000 there, if that's in the FMS.
I got 80
You're away.
ATIS.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, transition level by ATC.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Good job.
Temsox, yeah, Temsox is private sims by invitation only. Ivamo, catch you later. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, and the way it's set up for the sim at the moment, it's always going to be the guy in the left-hand seat will do the landing. So, I mean, that's the left-hand seat as the cockpit is sort of set up, not as you might be looking at cameras. Okay, I think we've got all three CDUs on the display. I think Angus might be wanting to talk through some of the setup. Let him do that if he wants to. At the moment on the left hand side you can see the route legs, the arrival procedure. The ACARS menu is there, that's bar cars, which is the ACARS menu we use for performance figures. We can talk to ATC through it, we can pull off ATIS, we can pull off the weather reports, and it does off times and in times, so the time we push, the time we take off, the time we land, and the time we park up and stand. So through the week we're kind of tracking that as best we can. And on the right hand side you've got the progress page, so you've got the last, for a lot of you guys out there will understand exactly what's there. What you've got is the last waypoint we passed, the flight level that we were at the time we passed it, the fuel we had remaining, the one we're going to, with a prediction for distance, time and fuel, then the one after that, and then finally the excuse me, destination, which is the ICAO code for Gardermoen in Oslo, 282 miles away. We're expecting to arrive at 2230 Zulu with 14.9 tons of fuel. That might change depending on what ATC get up to.
Okay, Angus, I've done my planning, but if you want to check it and do your own, and then we'll do a briefing once you've done that.
Okay.
I'll take control on the radios as well. You've got your own charts, have you not?
Yes.
Smashing.
Okay. So you're anticipating runway 19?
19 right, I'm expecting.
Okay.
FX folder, yeah, we use Hobby for the...
On the SM4 mic arrival.
For bar cars.
Yeah, I'll give you the flight plan, then you can... Have you got a copy of that?
No, I got a copy of
that.
that.
Oh, you got? Okay,
yep.
That's fine.
So I saw the... And that's the arrival I was figuring.
John, there's a few of us that are a member of VAs, but that's not a condition at all, by any means.
But, one last thing I'm just going to do.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so... Departure arrival. That's the ILS 9.
Yeah, can I? Okay.
So I checked on the departure arrival. I checked on the arrival. I see ILS 19 right, and I saw ESMA 4 mic is active. I go into the legs, and after ESMA, Capt, then
yeah, I know there are quite a few BAV guys out there hiding behind aliases. Hello, Tim.
now, did you enter in the flight level 100? Because it's in larger case, or was it there with the arrival?
No, I entered in the speed restriction and above 100, which is the minimum. I think is the sector safe for that portion of the arrival.
Yeah.
I put it in mainly for the speed restriction.
Got it. And then I see 220 and flight level 100.
No, it's got 285 after it.
At 22.
John, I'm not sure if Flo's ever been in charge of anything.
423.
Have you flown?
424,
Not really.
425. And then 453. Flight level 100. I see that.
So while I'm social sec, while the guys are doing their thing,
Titla,
try and let you guys
at or above 5,000, I see that. And it's got 220. And did you put in the 220 there?
I didn't know that was automatic from the FMC.
Camera, the green bar at the top of the ND. Does one of the pilots want to explain what the green bar is at the top of the ND?
Mark decimal 85, Spirit 47 Charlie.
047 Charlie, can you make your Mark decimal 86 for spacing?
Maintain Mach 86, Spirit 47 Charlie.
Thank you.
Angus, can you explain what the green ring is on the ND, the stream?
Okay, so the ILS I see 111.3 and 193. That's an ILS DME. Good.
John, I was joking.
And after a duty's at 4,000. Okay.
I think they might have muted me.
I see 200 knots at a duty.
Anyway, the green bar is what they'll have done is
I see that.
We'll have used
down
a
3 degrees slope.
range
I
on a
see
fixed
that.
variable, exactly.
Straight in minimums, 19 right, down to 875. I see 730. That's 50 feet above the runway. Good.
So the dotted green arc is the range from a particular point.
Right,
it could be an airport, it could be a waypoint, it could be a VOR. We just use that for a little bit of guidance. So it might be 100 miles out, or...
I heard an interesting thing, I don't know if you'd heard it before. Quite often you get the center line has got center line lights.
Okay.
But then they have a center line painted.
Right.
And it's one side or the other. It's not down the middle of the lights.
Yeah.
Apparently, whatever side the line is painted on is the side the terminal is on. So in low visibility, you'd see center line. If you see the painted marks, they're on the expected side to turn on. Didn't know that. Because I always wondered, why wasn't it painted right down the middle?
Would make sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Never occurred.
I always thought it was because the landings, because the auto lands are so good. They didn't put the cat's eyes down the middle of the runway because the nose wheels would doof, doof, doof,
yeah.
So they moved them to one side so you wouldn't get that.
Alright, so get that. Left turn off. That looks good. And then net index approach. You need to put that in?
That was the last thing I was going to discuss. 131.125 with the max speed at 47 Charlie. Thanks. Bye bye. What was the frequency done?
So that'll be
131, 125?
Oh, 125.
Yeah. Yep. Should be tuned. DJ, yeah, that's correct. Yeah, we can tune to 2 VORs, so you get two things. When we pass very close to them, you pass into what's called the cone of uncertainty, so the directors wander around searching for them. The cone of uncertainty is an area where Craig lives all his...
Sweden Control, good evening. Speedbird 47 Charlie, flight level 380, maintaining Mark decimal 86.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, Sweden, hello, contact.
Camera, that's exactly right, yeah. And you can see them on the ND.
All good.
Okay, so let's have a little bit of a brief. So the aircraft's good, we've got no failures that are going to affect our landing. The weather is good, I will read it out. So we've got a light wind from the southeast, 5 knots.
Is that an ATIS or just the Met?
That's the Met.
Okay.
Cav's okay, 8 degrees, and a QNH of 1020, which I've pre-selected on my side. So I'll leave that there for you. So we're expecting the Asiba 4 Mike arrival, which is from our direction flight southeast. From Asiba, we've got to be 250 knots at Asiba unless we get a speed restriction from ATC, of course.
Check.
And looks like they've got some sort of point merge approach procedure into here, so we'll kind of fly the arc.
Yes.
I'm presuming, get a direct to Titler onto the ILS approach. We may get vectors, we may get the direct on our own navigation. Hopefully coming on to approach onto 19 right. 19 right is 111.3 and the identifier is Golf Sierra Whiskey. 111.3 is pre-selected. The inbound course 193, which is checked. The weather's good, so we can expect a normal decision altitude on the chart of 1,020 feet Barrow.
Okay, where do you get... Oh.
Down the bottom here. So we got...
Localizer only?
Yeah, oh, sorry, I beg your pardon. Good spot. Say this while we have a briefing. So... change that to 880 feet?
Yes.
Would you agree?
Yes. And I can set my own?
Can, yes.
Oops. This, so...
Is that changing?
This is... I was just changing the...
okay, sorry.
that just for fun.
Okay.
So... that's radio altimeter.
Okay,
though.
so if you change the knob behind it over to Barrow, that's it.
Is that...
That's right, and then it should
MDA.
change the Barrow. That's
there
it.
It is. Okay, good. So 880, I'll set that.
Okay, so we're Cat D aircraft, Cat 1 DME, Cat 1 ILS, 880 feet.
Checked.
Okay. If we do get a switch for 19 left, we'll probably go, I mean you're flying it, so whatever you're happy to do, if you're happy to go visual, or we can change the frequency, it's no problem at all. We should get plenty of advanced notice from the approach controller.
Now, in this aircraft, we could pre-select the frequency down here, huh?
Mark decimal 82, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Delta 62, you're welcome to report your speed.
I'm
I'm
going to change this quickly as well.
120.3.
Okay, expected.
So, if I did that,
Yep.
then we could just punch that up with raw data, right?
That's right.
Okay, instead of reprogram NFM.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, so once you go on the approach, I'm not even going to talk about go around because I'm not going to do it.
Well, apparently they don't go around here.
No, we don't.
I heard that.
So 19 right, we've got plenty of options to vacate. Okay, looking at the length, I've had a look at the landing card for flaps 25. Oh,
Okay,
goodness
so
me, I'll throw it at you. So going on a dry runway, we've got 3,600 available. So even at auto brakes 2, we'll have 1,000 feet left.
I see how
So
you do that.
I'd recommend 1,000. Auto brakes 2 rather.
Okay.
Okay.
So let me see that chart.
Yeah, sure, of course. So you got 25 flaps 25 on one side, flaps 30 on the other.
Okay. And then we were talking about this
Yeah,
before.
so we'll go flaps 25. The wind is negligible, so we don't need to have any additives. So we'll just go flaps 25 and a VRF 149. Good.
Okay, so we got 149 at 25.
Checked.
So how are you doing it?
So you got flaps 25 first, normal configuration, so we've got everything serviceable.
Correct.
Then we've got the 3 conditions
Dry
of the runway:
runways.
dry, good, medium, or
Then you're
poor.
looking at the distance you want to.
Yeah, so they're saying on a dry runway with auto brakes 2, we're going to pull up in 2,590 feet.
Right. And what you were saying is you take 1,000 off the runway, just so you've got some to play.
Yeah, I normally go with about 60-70%
Got
of the
it.
runway length, but that's
Okay,
just my preference.
Good. And where does that go? There?
Just stick up there,
Okay.
whatever you need. Yep.
Good.
So we'll come off 19 right. We've got plenty of options to vacate,
Yes.
so we'll just make sure. Even if we don't get taxi instructions, I think I'll vacate onto one of the parallel taxiways and just stop before the next exit, just to get out of the way of anyone behind us.
All right.
And then it'll be taxi instructions to however they want us.
Which is often any gate of your choice.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it depends on whether they have the interest.
So the one last thing is our sector safe is 3,900 feet from our direction of flight.
Okay.
So I've put
So you did the
4,000 feet. I put a predicted altitude here of 4,000 feet just to visualise that. Okay.
Nice.
All right. I don't think there's anything left.
No, and did that do it at 25 miles? Or you
No,
just
what it does, it'll
bring it up?
It'll put 4,000 feet on wherever
so it's up there.
wherever it thinks you're gonna put.
Yeah,
it.
that's great.
Yeah.
We don't have that. I think that's great.
Okay.
Yes.
As far as threats for the flight go, it's night time. We're both tired. We both haven't flown this very much.
Yes, and I've got a lot of time in a 747.
There you go.
I think I have 2 hours.
That's 2 more than me.
Okay.
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 So we'll go for a descent checklist, please, Angus.
Send checklist, recall. So, recall.
It's clear.
And auto brake.
2.
Landing data.
We have the VREF of 25.
That might be for us.
I think that was for us.
I'll get it.
220.
When ready, descend flight level 220, speed 47 Charlie. Thank you.
Okay.
Alright, 220.
Okay, so VREF was...
flaps 25 and a VREF of
That's what it
149.
was. 149.
And minimums of 880 feet barrow.
That's it. Both sides. Approach briefing.
Completed.
Understood. Okay.
Happy?
Send checks are complete. Landing checks are next.
Okay, so we're cleared to 220 when ready. We're in VNAV.
Okay.
You have control.
I have control.
I have the radio.
Good. So...
Thrust VNAV speed. Looks good. So what I'll also do, Angus, is I'll just put in another fix.
Okay, now we had an assigned speed, did we not?
We did.
What was it?
It was 0.82.
Okay.
I will.
We're still good.
I think we'll change over whenever it changes out. I've put 285 in the VNav
Okay.
bit, so it'll change over to 285 automatically.
Got it.
What I'll do, Angus, I've got arrival time of 22:30.
22:30.
So what I'll do is I'll put another fix in, and I'll put 22:10.
Okay.
Alright,
See you later, mate. Take it easy. Do normal speed, thanks, Spirit 47 Charlie. So I'll put in 20 minutes to landing. That'll be a cue for us for seat belts and warning the cabin crew and things like that.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so normal speed.
So we're normal speed. Yeah, we're in VNav. So I only put in 285. So it will change over to 285 when we get there. But whether you want to play with, I'm not sure what Peter I can't remember what Peter recommended on his descent profile. I think
No,
it's about 280.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. It was 280.
Don't quote me.
Yeah, it was. So that's what you already have in. So it's just going to accelerate to 280, and then it'll hold.
Yeah,
it.
once the Mac catches up. Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so coming up on a buoy, and what's the marked line here?
That was my really poor maths at top of descent, kind of.
Got it.
My maths is not as good as my.
Do you know how to change the flight director to single queue? By chance, instead of the whatever you call that crosshair?
That will be through the settings. Yeah, that'll be
That's outside of the sim.
Yeah.
No, it's in the sim.
Because in one of the
You go to the instructor.
in ours, you can do it in the CDU or FMS.
No, I don't think there's that option on the Jumbo. It's layout.
But that's just preset layout.
Sorry, model. No.
No, again.
Yeah, model. Yeah, and then it's either programming or equipment.
Hang on. Stand by.
Not a big deal.
If you prefer flying like that, then
Yeah.
why we can change it over for
Yeah.
last half hour. Or
There it is. Bueno.
There you go. Bueno.
Perfecto.
But you have to do it for both. You can't do it for. You can't isolate them.
That's fine.
Oh, this has got that flight path vector selected. Okay, there it is. What was the local altimeter expected to be?
1020 I had.
Because we could put that in now.
Yeah, you can you can dial that in. It'll
Yeah.
dial it. Pre-select it underneath the standard altimeter.
Well, it's got 285 now. You were doing that in where?
In
Performance?
VNav.
Oh, VNav.
Yep. So you can either.
Oh, it says 285.
You can either pre-select it in there, or you can push the speed button.
Yes.
And change it manually on there.
Yeah. Well, that's.
But by changing it in here, it adjusts the descent profile.
So I think I would do 280. Correct?
Okay. Yep.
Like that. It says invalid.
Okay. Just try it. Just 280. Because now we're in the speed mode. It doesn't really worry about the Mac.
Oops. Hit the wrong button.
Right.
280.
That should go in.
Select speed.
Yep.
Execute.
So now it will recalculate the VNav path.
Yes. Now it's showing 280. Okay.
So it's come up a bit high now, so it's going to catch it up.
Yes.
Amazing what 5 knots can make.
Yeah. But now it's diving. Now it's going to bring it back.
Polish director, that's the one that Angus in the right seat is most used to using day to day. It's just a click of a button for us.
Probably not a good thing to do in the middle of a descent.
What's that?
If that's what you're happy with, Angus.
See if it's just because it has.
120375, Spirit 47 Charlie. Thanks, bye.
John Angus is from Canada, but he flies all over the world.
Norway, control, good evening, Speedbird 47 Charlie, descending flight level 220.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, Norway control, good evening, SEBA 4 Mike arrival.
SEBA 4 Mike arrival, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
This main keyboard is driving me up the wall.
Why?
It does random things.
Use the touch screen.
To type?
Yeah, why not? No, it's just a note. 250 knots at SEBA. SEBA, am I pronouncing that right? Yes, SEBA. It is in there, but I don't know if it will catch it.
Right. Trying to...
Thomas, the little tool we use to update that detail has crashed. The website's not available, so that's not accurate anymore. We are St. Petersburg, Uniform Lima, Lima, India, to Gardermoen. Echo Golf November Mike. No, Echo November Golf Mike, sorry.
Gardermoen!
Gardermoen!
Okay, 26 for 22, we'll see if we can get lower. Keep the descent going.
Okay.
Oh, we seem to be catching up to the profile now. So we don't have this vertical profile. So when are you on? When it's on the like?
So you're on profile when the diamond is in the middle.
Center.
Yeah. So it's like a glide slope indication.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Comes Gary. Right, but it's working again, so.
Philippines 2123, contact now approach 118477.
Roger, contact approach 118475.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, looking for further descent.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, descend flight level 120.
10 flight level 120, thanks, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Perfect. Alright, 120.
12, correct.
I go get
It's,
real close. And
yeah,
then
it's
I mess up.
Way,
Okay,
there we go.
120 set out of
Checks.
22 for descent checklist. Did we do that?
We completed that, yes.
Okay,
Next is the approach.
that's right.
Do you do altimeter checks in the Gulfstream?
Yeah, but we don't do this 10-20.
Okay. Just whenever you feel it's getting a bit too quiet. Someone needs to say something.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing because I haven't seen that. We have it at a couple spots in the checklist, usually with 18
Right.
checks, which are common in North America, and then we have it at a transition check to check them.
Okay.
So, yeah, but the 10, the 20, interesting to hear there's no 30 or 40 because of the HS 748s, I think it was,
Right.
that BA had.
Hang on, just trying. Yeah, it's near London. outside London, outside the M25.
I'm going to put this seatbelt signs on now.
Thanks.
Okay, coming through
Cookies
20.
looked okay
20
to me.
checks. 20,000 yours was actually 19. 8. 7.
Cabin crew,
I looked
prepare
at-
for landing.
Polish Racer, yeah, we got 2 or 3 more legs. I think 3 more legs were coming into Heathrow. We'll make up the time. Yeah, we'll make up the time. Now we're in Europe, the ATC will be
Sounds
decent.
quite quiet
We'll
ahead
make
of
up
us,
the
really,
time.
doesn't it?
Yes.
I don't want to jinx it. Yeah, hold, delay, half an hour.
Yeah.
Ah. Bugger.
Alright, so I'm going to do some hand flying.
Understood?
Okay, so autopilot's coming off. Oh, I could hear those.
Flight director.
Okay. And this is auto throttle disconnect.
Correct, yep. You push it again, it should cancel that message.
Which direction? It might
Signal
Away
points on as well.
towards the control panel. So if you had your thumb, you just kind of flick it up. That's it.
top there, okay.
There you go. So 250 at a Seamer.
Polish Racer, yeah, the fog, we might be quite foggy tomorrow, but we'll get down anyway.
Okay, I just saw 250 come up. That's for ESBA.
Checked.
I'm Dan.
Thrust required. Not seen that before. 118475, Spirit 47 Charlie, bye. Speed looks good. Oslo, good evening, Speedbird 47 Charlie, descending flight level 120.
Hello, Speedbird 47 Charlie, expect runway 19 left, descend flight level 100.
19 left, descend flight level 100, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Okay,
So they
change the runway.
They swapped us on for 19 left.
Yeah, you requested it.
I will put it in.
Okay, so
I'll
I see
go-
100.
I'll go vertical speed just so the VNAV doesn't
Good idea.
muck it up for you. Hitler. Just double check that.
Okay, I just see amber standard. That's not
Okay,
correct.
so that's that isn't correct. You're right. VNAV. There you go. Okay, one on left. The
This flies beautifully. Oh,
arrow is 890.
so with the trim, does it have to be in for just a split second to I can't tell. Okay.
No, thank you, dear.
I'm alright, thank you. Not at the moment.
Okay, it's all set up, so that's accurate descent profile.
Okay, so you've swapped it over.
Yep.
Okay. So it doesn't change the arrival.
No, we're
Doesn't change
still
the
following
ILS.
that point merge.
Correct.
Yeah, would you prefer it back in VNAV, or are you happy with the vertical speed?
Yeah, might as well do as VNAV.
Okay.
It's whiz bang. See?
The
Those auto throttles just move?
They did, yes, because we've engaged VNAV again, so if you
Okay.
wanted to disengage them, you can.
Disengage,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, McDJ, we'll add that to the long list of development ideas. GT7, yeah, when we get a bit lower, we will.
Oh, and it was clear here, right? We see some... That's just terrain, that's not clouds. Because it was cab okay, was it not?
It was, yeah, that's probably snow.
Yeah.
Do you have any of that in Canada?
No.
No, okay.
No. It's funny, you talk to the Americans and they think we live in igloos. Well, it must be cold up there.
With big woolly boots and...
Yeah.
Thank you, lovely.
The funny thing is, in Toronto, many of them have no idea where it is, so you have to say north of Buffalo, and then they don't know where Buffalo is.
Oh, gosh.
But if you go west of Toronto, 4-hour drive is Detroit. Windsor's the Canadian side of the river. And you have to go north.
1,000 to go.
11 for 10. Or 100.
You getting paranoid?
So on our aircraft, the engines are above the wing. So when we push power on, it pushes the nose down.
Right.
So this is the opposite.
Cabin is ready.
Check.
Yeah.
Call sign to director 119975, speed 47 Charlie. Director, hello, speedbird 47 Charlie. Say again, speedbird 47 Charlie.
Can we change this keyboard? I'm losing the will to live with it. Just what is it doing?
We're expecting 19 left, speedbird 47 Charlie.
I have no idea. This keyboard.
I'm not getting a word.
I'm not getting that now.
Thomas Farr, probably. We're not sure there is any scenery. Gary will know, but it might just be a default. We'll end up parking on the grass. It's just the way it is. Hardline, yeah. It's the effect is quite dramatic. I don't think there's any other FS or desktop sim that simulates it properly.
So 54 miles from the runway?
Yep.
Okay.
That's along the track, so we could turn in. That's why I put the range ring in there, so we get an idea.
The range ring's 25.
Correct.
Yeah, flight guide Angus does do this a little bit, so yeah, probably if anybody can, he can.
200.
Speed 200, speed 47 Charlie.
Please.
I shall dial it in.
Good. It's off again. So this is where we'd go to flaps 1.
Yeah, you'd normally bug it to the lowest green bug that you can see.
But because it's 200...
I didn't realise you had the auto throttle in again, so we would have to go to flaps 5 here. Because you'd only dial it to there.
Okay.
Oh.
So you can go to 5 because we need to go to 200.
5, yeah. So speed is checked.
Oops.
I'll just help you out a bit. Direct Titler, descend 5000, 1020, speed 47 Charlie. Direct to Titler. Okay, that is good. Execute. Oh, nav's armed. 5,000. I'll change. Set the QNH.
Yeah, those kick back in again, so...
Okay. Do you want them out?
Yes.
I'll just turn that off. There you go.
Okay.
I'll stop it from kicking in.
So let's do... We've got 5. Let's do... 5's good.
1020's checked. Approach checklist. Altimeters.
IC 1020. Set right.
Set and cross-checked. Approach checklist complete.
You had to refer to the checklist.
For 5.
Looks good. So this is now on to the final approach. One to 8.9 with speed and call sign, speed 47 Charlie. Bye.
Glad you got that.
I just made it up.
Descend to 4,000 feet.
Roger, descend 4,000
Director speedbird 47 Charlie, speed 200.
First velocity 738. Contact tower 120.14.
Cat 120.1, velocity 7382.
Director speedbird 47 Charlie, speed 200.
47 Charlie, hello, descend 4,000 feet, speed 180 knots.
Then 4,000, speed 180, speed 47 Charlie.
Okay.
4,000.
So you can set
so
180.
5.
Those are at idle. And can we call for 10?
You can.
Okay, so let's do 10, please.
That's 10.
And bug 180. Please.
It's bugged.
Leading to 123 for left for runway 19 left. Report established.
What the?
5 for 4.
Checked. The ILS is identified and correct.
Okay, and that's...
9.
Oh, because it's up
19
here.
left.
Correct.
Yep.
That's GME.
Correct.
Well, there's no one single time again. Ocean 3 Uniform Charlie, final hello. Descent 4,000 feet. While the Baba transition clear right left for runway 19, right, maintain 180 knots.
Altitude. Checked.
In short of speed, 5 miles, 50 ILS, 19 right, and maintain 180 knots. Control 3 for check.
Thank you. Speedbird 47 Charlie, after Titla, maintain present heading in clear right left for runway 19 left.
After Titler, maintain present heading, cleared ILS 19 left, Spirit 47 Charlie.
Okay, so we're maintaining the heading?
Correct.
Until localizer?
Until we can intercept, yeah. So,
Okay,
so we'll go heading hold.
Right, and loc.
I'll just dial that in over there.
Negative, Roger 3 Uniform Charlie, maintain 4,000 feet. Break, Speedbird 47 Charlie, may descend to 3,500 feet.
Descend 3,500, Spirit 47 Charlie.
Check 35, flight level change.
You want a flight level change, do you?
Sure.
Okay.
That's maybe
Heading hold. That's in there. No, I don't want to do that.
Building 200.
That's better.
Contact tower 120.1.
On the localizer.
check. Vertical speed minus 500, please.
Okay.
Laps 10. Speed our discretion.
Delta 63 Cargo Path, contact tower 120.1.
Hey Angus, you're doing such a good job. Do you want to land it from that side?
No, but I'll fly it in.
That's fine. You don't want it? That's fine.
I never land from the right side.
Okay. Is it bad luck, is it?
Well, no, it's we switch seats,
Okay.
so we're always landing from the left seat.
Right,
so
okay, that makes sense.
I can do it, but it's usually not pretty.
Right. It's more of an arrival than a landing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Plus, it's your leg.
I'm happy either way.
Radio altimeter.
Check's alive on the right.
Brains noted.
Please hit cancel because the auto throttle disc is annoying me. Love you.
What was that?
Gary's OCD's kicking in. Is the single Q really freaking you out? No, I'm going to turn it off.
Oh, yeah, you can.
No, I'm going to turn it off.
You can swap it. Yeah, okay. Well, it's funny. It's one of those things. The original queues were all like that.
Yeah.
And then they came up with single queue. For anybody that changes, it's always difficult. So it's difficult for me to go to the other one. But this one is more intuitive. When it turns, you know exactly how much bank to put in because you fly the aircraft into the command bars, as we call it. So you already know how much bank to put in when it goes off. But if you haven't done it before, it just looks... You start to lose track of which is the plane.
It's intuitive.
Yeah. Glide slope's alive. Disappear. Back.
Glide slope is alive.
Alive again.
Get the localizer.
Localizer's captured.
Localizer's alive. Alarm the approach.
So the turn that I need to put in is simply just
It's easy,
tuck
yeah.
it in.
Tuck it
So
in.
there's no doubt to how much to put in. Got to get used to.
120.1, Spirit 47 Charlie, bye.
The wing woggle. So we're clear for the approach, or
We are
not?
clear for the ILS, yes.
Okay. Approach mode now that we're captured on the loc,
Glide slope is armed.
and indicated.
Heading 2123, runway 19 left, careful on the wind calm.
Okay, so let's do flaps 20, please.
That was 20?
Speed our discretion now, I assume?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Glide
slope.
slopes capturing.
Good evening, Speedbird 47 Charlie, 19 left.
Radio altimeter.
Deck's alive again.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, no tower here, evening, runway 19 left, continue approach number 2.
Continue approach, 19 left, Speedbird 47 Charlie. You down?
Go ahead. Landing checklist.
Heading 2123, confirm clear ground.
Oh, that'll slow it down.
That will slow it down. It's the everything's okay alarm, don't worry about it.
Oh, we're gonna do
Landing checklist. Speed brake
bollocks.
is armed. Landing gear is down.
Checked.
Laps 25.
When
Cabin
you're ready?
is secure.
Yeah. When do you want to do the flaps? After you take it?
The flaps are set, so we got flaps 25 landing, so that we're all good for landing.
Okay.
Right.
So whenever you want.
I'll take the throttles to start. I have control.
You have control.
Now you ain't seen nothing yet. Watch me muck this up.
Well, again, we have no runway lights.
Yeah, that's my excuse. It's already prepared.
It's a good
That's the last
excuse.
time.
Shush. Can't hear me, that's the problem.
47 Charlie, clear to land.
Sorry about the webcam, people. I'm trying to get it to...
Do they have a ground frequency for that posted?
Hang on a sec, mate. Angus.
No rush.
Sorry, I'm having problems with the webcam. 1216.
Thank you.
What was that?
Camera.
Nothing to see here. You're right? Okay.
On VREF, coming back to glide slope.
Here. Let me...
I prefer the
Sorry,
right hand
everybody.
side of the runway, so that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Ref -1.
Thanks.
Again.
Ref -1.
Above.
Minimum.
Just remember you're the thrust reversers after we touch down, Angus.
Ah, yes. I would have forgotten that.
100.
This runway looks very short.
Be fine.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Ah!
Oh, two landings on that one.
Oh dear.
130.
No plan.
120.
And tower average, 19.
110.
I'm going to brake a bit early and take this exit.
100. 90.
Forward idle.
80.
1 matter left.
60.
Sure it's okay for us to come out.
My throttles. Thank
You
you.
have throttles.
Other 219, line up runway 19 left, wait.
Line up runway 19 left, 19.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, contact ground 121.6, goodbye.
21.6, Speedbird 47 Charlie, good night.
Station calling.
I'm going to take this first right onto Tango.
Okay.
Ground, this Philippines 123, the gate 186 is current, is small for our aircraft. We have a Boeing 707.
Okay, it's clear.
Yeah,
After landing? Yep, flaps.
Circle 7, as long as 185 is not occupied.
Oh, not sure.
2123, there's a gate now available at 5
3 via Foxtrot if you prefer.
3.
No, we just need Lima.
Ground, good evening, Speedbird 47 Charlie with you on Tango.
We need to work the blue tack.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, hello.
Hello.
Put you on stand 5-3, enter Lima and Foxtrot.
Okay, stand 5-3, enter with Lima and Foxtrot 47 Charlie.
Okay, I've got Lima coming up left on the sign here.
Okay. Be Lima and then you're looking for Foxtrot.
Okay.
So Lima and then Foxtrot will be a right turn as soon as you get on the ramp.
Okay. Do you want to start the APU, Angus? That takes a bit of time to fire
Start.
up. Yep.
Okay, taxi and let's find parking stands.
53, did you say?
5-3. Yep.
Whoa, it's
5.
busy. And it's first on the right, did you?
Correct. So it should be right on the end of the pier. So if you come in, turn right.
Okay.
And then
In between those
I'm
two?
expecting in between those two, yes.
Okay.
Philippines. How's the APU doing?
If you get the status
Available.
page, it'll tell you. Here on the wingtip. Stat top right. You'll also get the memo at the top there.
So I select Gen on?
When we come on to stand, yeah.
that's available. Okay.
What you want to do is you want to do 2000 on the squawk, and then turn the TCAS off,
Speedbird 358 request taxi.
and the transponder off.
0358 taxi.
Got it.
Lima Sierra holding 19 left. Okay, taxi Lima.
Perfect.
For 100.
Nice job. Okay.
Lima and
Oh,
Sierra.
Has anyone seen that film Airplane before?
Okay, Lima Sierra.
Brakes
Cozy.
working?
358.
Okay, so this is when you do
This is the...
APU, both APU generators.
So this one doesn't say anything. Got it. Alright. Got that. And then
Engineer's
these.
solution.
Off and aux. That's it.
These off. Come across. And the fuel pumps
Stay on,
for
and then
the
we
shutdown.
go. I look at you and go shutdown. And you close. Is it who does those, Captain, or he does? Yeah. So then you close all of those.
121, are you able to taxi out via Kilo?
Seatbelts,
Oh yes, because all the passengers
Yep.
can rush now into the aisles.
lights,
Those
which
are all
yeah,
good.
and then fuel pumps.
Wing. That was the other one. Fuel pumps.
Yep.
All of them.
Okay.
Have cargo out?
Yep.
And
And the last one is that goes to off.
And those are in auto already.
And then I say shutdown checklist, please, Angus.
Good.
Parking
Parking brake.
Is set.
Got it. Okay. Hydraulic demand pumps.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Beacon.
Off.
Doors. Manual.
Cabin crew, disarm the doors. Yeah.
Fuel control switches.
Cut off.
Transponder.
It is 2000 off.
Seatbelt signs.
Off.
Shutdown's complete.
Thank you, Angus.
Very good.
Really good. Alright, we'll do this so Gary doesn't shout at us. Fuel remaining, what we got? 13.3. Take that.
Do you enjoy that? Well, you do a great job. So how long have you been doing this? Were you there last year? Oh, jeez.
Suburban 358 contact tower 120
But this is such a, like I remember seeing the original visuals that Ralph had. So like this must be just like dream, right? Because his were, the last time I went to Ralph's, it was such a nice improvement over what I had last seen.
Good evening,
And then to see this is great.
Edge of the runway.
Yeah.
Vacated